October 15th, 2002, Tuesday. Oh, I forgot to tell you yesterday that both Tim and Caroline called and told me happy birthday. I didn't want to leave them out. Went to Best Buy today and got the Newfound Glory, The Story So Far DVD. It's fucking great. I also found Argento's The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Not bad. It's no Suspiria or Phenomena, not Tenebrae even. And I got the View Askew release of A Better Place. I've not watched it yet. I spent a lot of time today dissecting Red Brick Enigma into segments and chapters, beginning its subtle, probably very subtle, transformation into a novel. I have it broken into 4 parts, a prologue and an epilogue, and each part is broken up into chapters. It will take some time to put it into a regular novel format, but even more time to make it into an enjoyable, real thing. I think it reads fine as a screenplay, but doing a novel is much different in structure. My mom took me shopping for some nice fancy dress clothes. Then her, Jared, and I went and ate at Fazoli's. I came home and began reading more of Lullaby. Kelly called and we talked as I thumbed through my 2 new issues of Rolling Stone that I received from my new subscription. Oh, and my Touching from a Distance book came today. Every time I talk to Kelly, I miss her so much. And yes, this is weird for me. Not to mean that I dislike it. Often, recently, I have seen girls that I have daydreamed about fucking, but when I really think about it, I don't want anyone but Kelly. I know this is good. I finished Lullaby. Fucking Polinick. He puts me to shame. I could never write like him. Bastard. Radiohead's Amnesiac, Kid A, and Sarah McLachlan's Surfacing are rotating in my CD player. Yes, Sarah McLachlan. Yes, I said Sarah McLachlan. McLachlan Sarah. What should I read next? 2:02 a.m., Wednesday. I chose Jeffrey Eugenides' Middlesex. As I started it, I didn't think I would get into it, but after an hour of reading in 45 pages, they are detailed pages, I am hooked. Here's another guy that I could never write like. Bastard. 2:50 a.m., Wednesday. KHBS WTG is retired. Please welcome Digby. Thank you, KHBS WTG. 3:15 a.m., Wednesday. I'm freaking myself out right now. I added an old entry from Mad Jack into a new notebook, and then began to write in Goodnight Sweet Girl, which I don't think I've touched since before Marilyn started to date Will. The entry in Mad Jack was a rather crude description of the time Marilyn and I had sex. And in Goodnight Sweet Girl, I just got to the part where we made love for the first time. Sarah McLachlan was playing, and the song came on that Marilyn put on a mix CD for me like 2 years ago. And now as I write this, I'm listening to Newfound Glory's It's All About the Girls, which already flashes me back to the months late last year, just about the time right after Marilyn and I broke up. My heart is full of Marilyn now. I've spent the last few months trying to hate her and trying to look over the feelings I just dredged up. Fuck. I think I'll be fine though. But I will add that if she were mine now, I would be extremely happy and would make sure we lasted into eternity. But back in reality, I'm in love with Kelly, and I'm extremely happy with her. Having been in love before, the second time around doesn't have the same power it had. I love it and enjoy every second with her, but it doesn't have that naivete and innocence like it did with Marilyn back when I was 18. I know now, after Marilyn, that it can all change and you may lose it all. Perhaps this is how Marilyn entered her in my relationship, not expecting it to last and not feeling the infinity. Her first love ended in a not so good way, but I won't pretend to know all about it. And as it goes for Marilyn and I, my first real relationship, we all know how it went, or ended, at least. You weren't there during, just the aftermath. I feel like the mindset I am in could be pernicious in the end. An end I hope won't come for a long time. End quote. I tried so hard to look away from you. Thursday, song, Understanding in a Car Crash.